What's going on, guys? Coming at you today with a Blackwing deck profile. Super happy to show you this deck profile. Now, some of you may love this deck profile, some of you may hate it. The reason being is I don't have all of the cards, so I'm proxying like 3 cards, I think. So it's not too bad, I only have everything, but this is kind of what I'd play online, I suppose, TCG wise, if you're just doing that. And it'd be good, like the cards are on the way, but I just didn't have the time to wait before I do another video kind of thing, because I like to do kind of videos all together, and then if you guys just want to put them as watch later and watch them later on for to watch at your own leisure, you can. It's probably not the best way to do it, but this just is how I do things. A lot of people, like, obviously I'm very slow when it comes to bringing out decks. Like the Legendary Duelist 3 is out for a while, sure, even Soul Fusion has come out after it and stuff, and there's a lot of support that's been out between that, I suppose, so that's why this is kind of coming at you a little bit slower. A lot of YouTubers have actually done it, but it's kind of different. It's a different mixture of cards. Like I've watched the Kali Effect, and I've watched Team Samurai X1 do it, and this profile is near enough the same, but not quite. There's a few little differences in it. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So first card we're running is Simoon the Poison Wind. This card is just a Black Whirlwind Searcher. For those of you who don't know about Blackwings at all, this is your first time even looking at a Blackwing. Black Whirlwind is like the whole search card of the deck, the way it works. And then Simoon can search out the search card, which is kind of cool. So what he does basically is you can use this effect. If you control no card, or if you control no monsters, and you have this card in your hand, you can banish another Blackwing monster in your hand, and then you set or you activate a Black Whirlwind from your deck, and then you can immediately, after effect resolves, normal summon this guy, and then you get to search anything from 1600 attack or lower, or anything lower than 1600 attack, which is a good chunk of the deck, to be honest. So you get to search out a good bit. Then it has other effects that you have to, like, it has like restriction effects where you can do other stuff, but we're not going to talk about the restriction stuff because it is a good card. Like, you have to only summon like dark monsters, but it doesn't really make a difference because they're all dark monsters in your extra deck anyway, pretty much, except for that wind, obviously, I just showed. But yeah, so then we have Oster the South Wind, another actually really cool card. I love the artwork of Poison Wind. It's like, reminds me of kind of like, if it'll focus, reminds me of like Mad Max or something, you know. It's weird, but it's cool. So then you got like the badass, and again they got a cute little canary, whatever it is. So Oster the South Wind, it works well in the graveyard. I mean, you can banish it in the graveyard and put a wedge counter on it. The way the deck works is you basically put wedge counters on stuff, and then your brand new Armor Master can take control of your opponent's monster, and that's basically how that works. But so this card can't be special summoned. It can only be normal. Well, when it's normal summoned, you can target a banished level 4 monster and special summon it in defense position. So that's kind of good. Then we have the good old reliable Bora the Spear. We run 3 Bora. It's like it's a kind of well known fact that you have to kind of run Bora. Bora is one of the best cards. The way Bora works is if there's a Blackwing monster on the field, and it's not just if there's not another Bora, you can special summon them pretty much, and then you can get out whatever you want. Like 4 and 4 is 8, so that's pretty cool. The Simoon is 6 and 4 makes the new level 10. Other than that, like, you're kind of going into other stuff. Then my second proxy, I know this is annoying, but Chris, Crack of Dawn. So he basically has the same effect as Bora. They all have that kind of effect. And then also, once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by spell or trap effects. So he has piercing damage, and he has can't be destroyed by spell or card effects. So you can run whatever kind of variation you want of these. You can run 3 and 3 of each. You can run 2 and 2 of each. I've seen many different videos, many different yokes doing it. The only reason people probably run Chris more is because it has a higher attack. And I'm waiting on, as you can see, any card like this, I'm obviously waiting on it, but I just couldn't wait for the video at the time. So then we got 2 Gale Whirlwind. So Gale is the same, can special summon himself. He's level 3 tuner, gets you into your level 7 synchros, which is really good. And then you can target a monster, your opponent's monster, and half its attack, so it's nice as well. And then this was the last one. Genuinely thought I had under Harmattan, but it doesn't matter. So this same thing, you can special summon it. And sometimes when you have your level 8, you search out this, like just say you have Oster and Bora, you search out this, and then you can get your level 10 that way. But yeah, the Harmattan's good as well, just for that special summon effect. Then we're running 2 of the little penguin things. I'm not actually sure what it is, but Blizzard of the Far North. The way he works is your normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower. Blackwing monster from your graveyard in face-up defense position, so you get to extend your plays there. Sometimes he's just a starter of plays, like you special him in something small and then go back, or you special him in Gale and work off your like double, keep higher up in synchros. Then we have 2 Orishi the Squall. He is the same, he can actually special him himself as well, so you have a lot of special him. The best thing is you can actually go into Borrow Load really easy with this deck. You can just special him and then go Borrow Load for free, pretty much, and I do that a lot of the time. Borrow Loads because of Beast. But anyway, so I know you can do other things. I can go synchro, but I have to say with links, this deck's really good because you can constantly search and then you constantly special summon and stuff as well. So if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target a monster on the field and change its target's battle position, so that has that. Then I'm running the one Shura. Shura, basically if it attacks a monster, you can search out, or you can special summon one Blackwing monster, 1500 less attack from your deck. So there's that. Then you have Zephyros can special summon himself from the graveyard. And then you have Kalute. So normally if you have Black Whirlwind, you normal summon him, you search out Kalute, and then you can have your Shura gain 1400 attack. So he's definitely going to get over whatever he's going to attack, and then you can search or special summon. And for the last Blackwing, we have Vayu, the Emblem of Honor. I've seen a lot of people running one of this. So basically what this does is synchros in the graveyard. So you can like send this to graveyard or whatever, and it does synchro, like it synchros in the grave, which is kind of cool as well. So that's it for the Blackwing monsters. Next, for our hand traps, we have 2 Ghost and 2 Ash Blossom. The same thing, you can run kind of whatever kind of variation you want. 3 of this, or 3 of this, or 2 and 2 of each, or 1 of each and 2 of something else. I don't know, whatever else you want. This is just a nice little way I do run it. Or you can run Droll and Lockbird or Effect Failure if you don't have those kind of cards. Then for the MVP is Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind just searches out the entire deck if you normal summon a Blackwing monster. Obviously, like I said, then we have 3 Allure of Darkness. Allure, the whole deck is dark except for Ash and Ghost, so you can add cards. Foolish Burial for Vayu, or Vayu, the Emblem of Honor. And if Vayu doesn't work, you can get Oster to the graveyard as well and use your wedge counter that way, just to stick a wedge counter on something. 1 for 1 for your Rishi or your Vayu, whatever. You can go for that. Monster Born and Soul Charge for obvious reasons. So that's it for the spells. And then I run good old reliable Icarus Attack, just because it does still tribute 1 winged monster and target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. Now in this current game it doesn't work out as well because a lot of stuff that reoccurs or whatever, but still it is good. Like, it destroys 2 cards. Sometimes your opponent can't come back from it, and it actually helps. So next we have one of the MVPs, which is Blackwing Full Armor Master. He's just a wicked card. The artwork is amazing. Like, look how cool he looks. And the way he works is so he's unaffected by other card effects. Each time a monster opponent controlled activates its effects, you can place a wedge counter on it, and then once per turn you can target a monster your opponent controls a wedge counter, take control of it. Once during the end phase you can destroy all monsters on the field that have a wedge counter. So it's just really, really cool. It's level 10. It's just a beast. Then we have the smaller version of it, just Armor Master, which is one of my favourites back in the day. So he can destroy by battle, and he can do wedge counters as well. So it's a nice little way to put wedge counters on things. Then we have Obsidian Hawk Joe. So the way he works is he can special summon one of the level 7s or lower synchro monsters. I think maybe it's just a Blackwing. Target level 5 or higher Blackwing synchro monster in the graveyard and special summon it. So that's what he's there for. Then we have the Assault Blackwings from the Arc V era, and what he can do is during your main phase, you can, if you have 4 Blackwings on the field, you can destroy 4 cards your opponent controls. It's very, very cool that way. If you only have him on the field, you can destroy 1, still for free. And you have Chidori. Chidori is he gains 300 attack for each Blackwing monster in your graveyard, and then when he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target a Winged Beast synchro monster in your graveyard, except Assault-Wing Chidori and special summon. So that's pretty cool as well. Then we have No Fung, which gives you an additional normal summon. What does he actually else does he do? He can inflict 800 damage to your opponent. One face-up monster your opponent controls lose 800 attack and defense, and you can only use the effect No Fung. And then during your main phase, you can normal summon. Yeah, like I said, an additional normal summon. Then we have Zohaya, the Rainstorm. So what he does is if I can actually read it, I'm not sure what he does properly. So when this card is synchro summoned, you can target an Assault Blackwing monster in your graveyard and special summon. They're pretty much the same type of thing. They all bring them each other back. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can banish one other Assault Wing Zoe, the thing from the graveyard, and special summon this card. So if you have to, but you're not going to do that. So basically what does just special summons. Then we have Seo, the Rain Hider. So if this card is synchro summon using a Blackwing monster as a material sheet is a tuner. And twice up to this turn, this card can up show a battle. So it's kind of cool as well. All these little things. Then we have Crystal Wing, just because you can go for a 7 or whatever, or a mat and different stuff like that, and work out and summon him fairly easily with the deck. That's it for the synchro monsters. For the links, we have Borrowlord, Firewall. We have Topologic Gumblar Dragon, Nightmare Phoenix. This probably should be a Wee Witch Apprentice, but you can use this if you want. And then the one link Karibo for the Vayu or for the Orochi, if that's all you have, and you can just go into another link like that. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. Just a fun deck profile, nothing meta or nothing crazy or anything like that. It's just a nice little playful deck to play and show off some of the cards that I got. And some of the things I'll be running and playing online. I don't always do replays, which is what I probably should do. But I just want to show you that I do like the cards, still get them and stuff. I'm probably a bit lazy and I don't do all these deck profiles. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and good luck.